What up, y'all? Today, I attempt a mukbang while talking about depression, because sometimes you just gotta have a depression meal and talk about depression. The real topic of today, which I've got actual notes for the first time, is dysthymia. So, while it's something that's in my knowledge because I'm in the mental health field, excuse my curly ass little baby hairs. While I'm in the mental health field, I know that in general, a lot of people don't know what dysthymia is. Like I'm working towards like a clinical social work master's, so like a therapist. But I don't think dysthymia is something that is that well known by the general public. I'm gonna eat some noodles. Do I look at the camera while I eat? That's something that it's different. Baby, do you want some? Here. Baby corn. So dysthymia, I haven't found a lot of people who know about it. Like I said, in general, I don't think it's like something that people know about. No, people know about depression, anxiety. Dysthymia does not seem to be one of the things that people know about. So dysthymia, the definition of it is depressed mood for most of the day or more days than not for 2 years. Symptoms generally don't disappear for more than 2 months at a time. And according to the National Institute of Mental Health, dysthymia affects 1.5% of the U.S. population and affecting 11.2% of 13 to 18-year-olds. So I got dysthymia. I was diagnosed when I was 19. And dysthymia, however, is not as severe as major depressive disorder when mood swings down. However, it is constant. So it's essentially like chronic depression, like just absolutely constant depression forever. And according to the DSM-5, it's also called persistent depressive disorder, and is a consolidation of chronic depression and dysthymic disorder. So, fun fact, I'm gonna eat some noodles. There used to be mushrooms in here. There are still mushrooms in here. I love these guys. They're meaty. I don't remember what they're called, but they're like the long, skinny mushrooms that don't stand up anymore because I steamed them. Hold on. I feel like that's disgusting for people to watch. I don't know why mukbangs are huge things, and I actually watched them too. So, dysthymia. Now that you know what it is, I have it. Like I said, I was just diagnosed with it when I was 19. Essentially, just chronic depression that goes on for more than 2 years. And I had a little chart that I wanted to show, and because I have low technology, I'll just show you the chart on my paper. So as you can see, you've got this line. So here's your baseline, goes across the middle. And essentially, regular depression will go above and below and will wave in a normal wave pattern at the baseline. So sometimes you'll be at baseline emotion, sometimes you'll be above, like happy-ish, or you know, when you have depressive episodes, you'll be under the line for long periods of time. With dysthymia, you are, hold on, as I hold my notes up in the correct place. Dysthymia, on the other hand, has so this is the baseline again. Dysthymia is below baseline constantly. Sometimes you can see it's hitting baseline, sometimes, but it's mostly below baseline. You're just constantly below, so here's the baseline again, and you're just constantly like below baseline, sometimes hitting baseline, but it's really hard to get above baseline to like, you're probably pretty much not getting into any super high emotion, super high positive emotion, because a lot of the time the high emotion comes from the negative feelings that you're getting. Noodles. So yeah, and I just wanted to like let people know that this is something that exists, because I've noticed a lot on Tumblr and online posts and stuff that people are like, oh, I'm constantly sad, I'm never gonna feel better, and they just like, someone was posting that they're like, when they were 12, they were like constantly sad and they still feel sad. So that's something that I don't think that a lot of people bring up. I know that therapy has been hard for a lot of, like, it's not like normal to constantly be sad. Even under harsh circumstances, like if you're being abused, that kind of thing. Like, it's not normal to constantly be depressed. And that's dysthymia. That's this, you know, dysthymia is a really, it's a big thing, you know. It's affected my life. I actually wanted to do this video today because, excuse me, it's raining, and I thought I was feeling good yesterday because I've been getting treated for dysthymia instead of depression, and so that has really helped. But today I'm having a lower day, which is great actually, because now essentially I've gone from dysthymia or persistent depressive episodes to actual just kind of a normal level of emotional depression. That's been with medication and with therapy, and it's really helped me personally. I'm very privileged. I have health insurance. Copay is intense, but I have health insurance that helps me pay for it, and I know not everyone is that lucky. So I just want to let you know that it's not normal to constantly be depressed. It is a thing that happens. Like I said, I personally take medication and see a therapist and have a really good support system. So if you can't get medication or see a therapist, I highly recommend at least starting with a support system. Seeing, if you're in school, check out your local disability resource center. I know when I went to school, my disability resource center was really helpful. They allowed me to get into classes on the first day so that I could arrange my schedule so that my depression, I could have essentially a depressive episode, you know, after class or so. Like, I'd set it up so that my classes were like first thing in the morning, I'd get up and go, which is something that works for me with my medication and with all of like my therapy and that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you're a student, hit up your disability resource center. And if you're an adult like me who's no longer in school, well, I'll go back to school, but if you're someone like me who is an adult with a job and you can't really get help, try to see if your primary care has collaborative care. Collaborative care is a new thing that's been happening. You can go to AIMS.com for the Washington University. AIMS, A-I-M-S. Washington University has a great, it talks about collaborative care and what it is more thoroughly than I would. And that's something like doctors are doing now. They're collaborating with case managers, me, and essentially getting you the help you need through your already primary care insurance, if you have it. Crossing my fingers that most of you have insurance, because I know if you don't, it's ugly. But that's all I have to say about it. I just wanted to kind of talk about it and let it be known what dysthymia is. I'm sorry it was kind of like an awkward like mukbang sort of thing, because I don't know how to do those things yet, but I wanted to put up content. I wanted to get something out to you guys, especially talking about mental health. Stay healthy, and I hope everyone's doing well. Bye.